Guinness World Records says Prince Harry's memoir has broken a world record. Memoir entitled Spare won the title of fastest-selling non-fiction book. The record was broken even though the Spare book was only released in less than a week. The contents of the book reveal Prince Harry's own family secrets. The names of Queen Camilla, Prince William and Princess Katherine are also in the spotlight. Prince Harry's controversial all-in-one memoir entitled Spare has become the fastest-selling fiction book of all time, having sold 1.43 million copies in its first day of sales in the United Kingdom, United States and Canada, wrote the official Guinness World Records website. Saturday, 14 January 2023. This record was previously held by Barack Obama's fourth book, A Promised Land, 2020, which sold 887,000 copies on the day of release, continued the Guinness. Publishing house Penguin Random House has also confirmed that Prince Harry's book is the fastest-selling book they have ever seen. Spare's first-day sales represent the largest first-day sales of any non-fiction book published by Penguin Random House, the publisher said in a statement. Penguin Random House has released non-fiction books from famous people such as The Light We Carry, Michelle Obama. Novelist as a Vocation, Haruki Murakami. Surrender, Bono. Leadership, Henry Kissinger. Let Me Tell You What I Mean, Joan Didion, and Will Smith. The British royal family did not respond to Prince Harry's memoir, however, the 38-year-old prince admits that he still has material if he wants to write a second book. Harry said he would not be forgiven by his family if he revealed these things. The public is also curious about the male figure who writes under the pen name Junior Moehringer. According to the Abu Dhabi-based The National News newspaper, Moehringer was born in New York and raised in the hamlet of Manhasset. Quoting from First Post, Wednesday, 1 November 2023, John Joseph Moehringer was raised by a single mother who lived with her grandparents before moving to Arizona to continue high school. Moehringer graduated from Yale University with a B.A., according to the Daily Mail. He began his journalistic career as a news assistant at The New York Times. He has worked for several American publications such as the Rocky Mountain News and the Los Angeles Times. His big break came while writing a Times article about 1950s boxer Bob "Bombardier" Satterfield, whom he found sleeping on a park bench in Los Angeles. The article was published in 1997. That article inspired him to write a book called Resurrecting the Champ in 1998. That work led him to become a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in feature writing, but he didn't win. The book was later adapted into a film of the same name starring Samuel L. Jackson. This is related to a number of shocking revelations that are very personal. Quoting AFP, here are 10 facts in the book of the husband of the United States, U.S. actress, Meghan Markle. 1. Quarrel with William. Harry claims there has been a fight between him and his brother, Prince William. He claimed William attacked him because of his wife Meghan's problems. He grabbed me by the collar, tore off my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor, she said. I fell on the dog's food bowl, which cracked below my back, bits of it slicing into my body. I lay there for a moment, dazed, then stood up and told him to come out, he added. 2. The dead enemy. Harry calls William his beloved brother and sworn enemy. He wrote desperately asking for William's company after their mother Diana died. But his brother still wouldn't do it when Harry started at the same high school, Eton College. Harry also recounted a childhood fight between them, in the back of a car driven by his father, King Charles III. He ordered William to get out and get into a separate car driven by bodyguards, she said. Behind us I can see the to-be King of England, plotting his revenge, Harry added. 3. Suffering. He also told how Charles begged his sons to stop fighting at the meeting after the funeral of their grandfather, Prince Philip. He died in 2021. Please, children, don't make my last years miserable, he told them, according to the memoir, after Harry attempted to explain his reasons for leaving England and royal duties. Harry also recounts Charles's own childhood misery at the hands of vicious bullies at his boarding school in Scotland. I remember him muttering ominously, "I barely survived," he said, recounting his father's words. 4. Prince Harry's denial of Diana's death. The most emotional part of the book touches on Diana's death. Regarding Harry's long refusal to believe that his mother was really gone. Perhaps he is everywhere for the same reason that he is ineffable, he said. Because she was light, pure and luminous, and how can you really describe light? 5. Heir and reserve. Harry writes in the book about his father Charles's joy when Diana gave birth to him in 1984. And how happy Charles was to call it backup. Charles purportedly told his wife that Harry's arrival meant he had now given him an heir and reserve. He also told his wife that Diana's work was finished. Pa and William could never be on the same flight together, for there must be no possibility of the first and second heirs dying, the book says. But no one cares who I travel with. Reserves can always be forgiven, he reloaded. 6. Camilla. In his book he also tells how he and William begged their father not to marry Camilla, who is now Queen Consort of England. Camilla had an affair with King Charles III while married to their mother, Diana. He and his brother had told Charles that they would not get in the way of his relationship with Camilla. However, he asked that the two not marry. I was unhappy about losing my parents and I have complicated feelings about finding stepparents, she said. 7. Charles's illness. Charles is said to continue to receive prescriptions. This is because he constantly suffers from neck and back pain. 8. Use of marijuana and cocaine. Harry admitted to using marijuana and cocaine regularly when he was a teenager. I am willing to try almost anything that will change the established order, he wrote in the book. However, he admitted that he did not really like cocaine. It wasn't much fun, and it didn't make me feel as happy as it does for other people, she says. 9. Losing virginity. Harry also surprisingly told how he lost his virginity. He said an old woman did it. He said the incident took place in the backyard of a busy pub. To an old lady, who loved horses very much, he said. However, he called it an embarrassing episode. He regretted it happening out in the open, where people might see 10. Psychics. Harry told of seeking help since moving to California. According to him, there was a woman who claimed to have the power and the ability to convey messages from the dead. Your mother is with you now, the woman told him. Your mother said, you live the life she can't. You live the life she wants for you, said the figure again.